$33 at Target. Not bad at all for all 4 of these movies.
Nice.
Hi guys, Geeker64 here, and today we're talking about the physical media releases for the month of October, and man, this month is packed. We've got lots of Halloween options, lots of first-time 4K options, lots of Steelbook options, some older movies coming to Steelbook, lots of things coming out this month. It's actually pretty crazy. I'm definitely gonna have to title this video something big releases. I have no idea, but this is the most I've talked about for a monthly release in quite some time. I'm not gonna be covering every single release, but it certainly feels like it with the list that I put together. So with all that said, let's just go ahead and jump into the video. So first up is the movie Prey, which was a Hulu exclusive, which is a part of the Predator franchise. I talked a little bit about this in a separate video on this channel. And, you know, I think it's really cool that this one's actually coming out because this actually allows collectors to complete their Predator sets. I'm glad Disney's putting it out because it was a streaming exclusive, and, you know, Disney putting it out is good. It's a little bit overpriced in my opinion. The Steelbook is $40, and that's pretty high priced, right? But it is a pretty good movie. If you're a Predator fan, you've probably already seen it. It's a good movie. I definitely recommend it. I like the designs of the 4K and the Steelbook, but I just think they're all a little bit overpriced in my opinion. Next up is Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning, otherwise known as Mission Impossible 7. It is coming out this month as well. Unfortunately, it didn't do that well at the box office, which is kind of a shame. I really like the Mission Impossible movies. I have the 6-film collection here on Blu-ray, and yeah, I'm looking forward to picking this one up. The only thing is when you already have a set, you got to set that one off to the side, but I am looking forward to checking this one out. There is a Steelbook option as well that's really cool. If they actually announce some more exclusives for this one, I may end up doing a separate video dedicated to this release, but at this time, the only thing they've announced is just the basic art and the one Steelbook, so I don't know if they're going to have any exclusives for this one. We've also got Haunted Mansion, the 2023, the new movie coming out. It's got the basic Blu-ray as well as the 4K option, and there's also a Steelbook, a Best Buy Steelbook that's going to be coming out, but they're wanting $40 for it. Again, Disney's baseline price for their Steelbooks, it seems to be at $40 now. They did it with Prey. They've done it. They did it with Avatar, The Way of Water. They've done it with all of their Steelbook releases. Guardians of the Galaxy was also $40. So that seems to be their new baseline. But I don't know if anybody who's going to spend $40 on the Haunted Mansion. I don't know of anybody who's seen the movie personally, but it is coming out. I also thought it was strange the fact that they released Haunted Mansion not in October. Now, you could argue that the whole reason they released it earlier was to get it on physical media by October, and it's probably going to be on their Disney Plus streaming platform next month as well. So, I mean, I guess that's an argument to be had. But speaking of some Halloween stuff, let's talk about Scream 3 is getting a 4K upgrade, and Scream 1 and 2 have already had 4K upgrades. So here is the slip here for Scream 3. Now, I'm a big Scream fan. I really like the movies. I've done a video ranking 1 through 5. 6 hadn't come out yet, but I have seen 6 as well. And not only are you getting the basic slip, you're also getting a Steelbook option as well. I think the Steelbook's kind of lame. But there is going to be a Steelbook option. There's also going to be the trilogy, which is 1 through 3 on 4K, the original trilogy set, which honestly, this is probably kind of a hot take, but I think, well, the first Scream movie is the best. But outside of the first Scream movie, I'm going to say Scream 4 is the best Scream.
Well, good for you, you're wrong.
Next up, we got Stephen King's The Mist. There's a 4-disc collector's edition coming out in 4K and a Blu-ray and a digital. For those who have never seen The Mist, it is, well, that ending, though. Anyway, they also have the 4-disc collector's edition Steelbook as well, which I think is pretty cool. The Steelbook is $27. This is a pretty good movie if you've never seen it. Next up, we have It Came from Outer Space. This is the 4K slip right here, and I actually already own this movie on Blu-ray. It included the 2D as well as Blu-ray 3D, and it's fun to actually watch it in 3D. This is one of those older sci-fi movies that I actually really like quite a bit, and it's cool that it's getting a 4K release. I don't think it's including the 3D. I don't see Blu-ray 3D as an option, which is kind of a shame. Outside of the standard 4K, which they're asking $22 for, there's a special collection that's $35 that is pretty cool as well.
Cool.
Cool.
They're actually releasing a 4K limited edition collection, this big collection, for $130 on Amazon right now. And it includes Creature, Mummy, Phantom of the Opera, Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein, Invisible Man, Dracula, and Wolfman, right? I've seen some mixed opinions on the art here with, they're like, oh, well, they're all black and white movies. What's all this like pop art, this very colorful art that they went with? And I kind of get that criticism, but at the same time, I think it looks pretty cool. The only reason why I'm not going to pick this one up is because I already have this massive set right here, this Universal Classic Monsters complete 30 film set on Blu-ray. So I don't think I'm going to upgrade to 4K, even though that one only includes 10 and this one includes 30 movies. So that's the only reason I'm not going to upgrade myself. You've also got The Sting coming to 4K as well. So another classic movie coming to 4K. Next up, we've got the Ip Man Steelbook. And yeah, not the most interesting design that they could have went with for this. But I already have the 3 film collection here of Ip Man. Now, there was a 4th movie that came out after I bought this, but it's definitely the weakest out of the 3. First one's still the best. I really do love these movies with Donnie Yen, and it's cool that a Steelbook is coming out. Next, we got another big release, which is Transformers Rise of the Beast. Now, this is the standard Blu-ray, and 4K has the same art as well, and there's also a Steelbook coming out. Now, as far as I can tell, this is not a Best Buy exclusive Steelbook. This seems to be going to be available at Walmart and Target as well. So it looks like they're not going to do a bunch of exclusives for this one. I would have liked to do a which box set to get video and a video focusing on this release in particular, but since there's no other exclusives, I don't think I'm going to. I did do a Beast Wars video where I rank Beast Wars characters, so I'm going to link that at the end of this video, kind of a self-plug for that video in my own video, but I'm going to link that at the end.
Yeah? Well, you better hope so.
Next up, another big movie that's coming out is Blue Beetle, and I'm doing a separate video on this release, but let me go ahead and go over some of the options available. So here's the basic Blu-ray as well as the basic 4K. Both of these basic sets are not dual pack. The Blu-ray does not include the DVD, and the 4K does not include the Blu-ray for the basic releases. So it's really dumb. Here is the Target exclusive, and here is the Walmart exclusive, which is doing a Steelbook, and then here is the Best Buy Steelbook. So those are the options available. I'm going to go into more depth on my thoughts on that in a separate video. We also got Megan coming to 4K and also getting a Steelbook release. When this was initially released, there was just the Blu-ray. There seemed to be some contingent with some of the customers on the fact that, hey, they liked this movie, they bought it when it came out because the Blu-ray was the only thing that was available. And then they waited a little while and they're like, okay, here's the 4K now. I think that's kind of a little bit of a, gypping your customers, in my opinion. I'm not a big fan of it. The 4K was available for them to release the same time as the Blu-ray. I think they just held back on it because they're hoping people double dip.
Double dipped? What are you talking about?
We also got Kill Bill Volume 1 and Volume 2. Both of these are getting Blu-ray releases. These are with slips. I actually thought they were 4Ks when I first saw them, but no, they're just Blu-rays. The slips look pretty nice though. Here's Volume 1, with the yellow cover, and then Volume 2 with the black cover. They're only asking $18 each for these Kill Bill 1 and 2, and I actually don't own them. I could have sworn that I did, but it may be one that I loaned out at some point and didn't get it back. So this could be a good excuse to go ahead and pick up both of these. I'm not sure yet. Maybe I hold out for a 4K. I'm not 100% sure yet. Segueing from that to something a little bit lighter, let's talk about Muppets Take Manhattan, which is getting a 4K slip. And one thing that's crazy about this movie right now as of filming this video, this is listed at $41 on Amazon for the slipcover for this. And I think that's just insane. I'm a big Muppets fan. I've met Steve Whitmire, who voiced Kermit after Jim Henson's passing. He was fired a few years ago, and they brought on this other person to voice Kermit. Can't stand the new voice voice actor. He's also the puppeteer for Kermit. I just don't think he's good. I don't think he sounds anything like Kermit at all. Sorry to go off on that tangent, but I just wanted to say that because I am a Muppets fan, and I'm glad it's getting a 4K release, but at $41, I think that's pretty crazy. Now, maybe that price will go down by the time it actually releases, but right now it's listed for $41.
A few moments later.
Now back to the show.
We've got The Witness with Harrison Ford getting a release as well. This is a 4K release. I believe this is the first time it's getting a 4K release. There is a Jurassic Park 4K Steelbook that is currently on Walmart for $30. I've seen it pop on and then off again, so I'm not sure if this is actually coming out. The design looks really cool, and I haven't upgraded any of my Jurassic Park movies to 4K, so it would be kind of a good excuse to do that. But it is $30, so pretty pricey. There is a big Jurassic World collection steelbook that's coming out as well. They're asking about $120 for it at Best Buy. Visually, it looks fine. It looks like it's got at least a good surrounding cover for it, more like maybe like the Rambo steelbook or something. It looks like they actually have some foam dividing up the steelbooks, which is pretty nice. The designs, I could take them or leave them. I don't really think they're that great, to be honest. They're not bad, but I don't think they're very good either. I'd say that they're mid in my opinion. But ultimately, I don't know how many people want the last two Jurassic World movies. I think they're pretty bad. There's lots of people who don't like any of the Jurassic World movies. So for me, I own all of them already. I'm probably never going to watch 2 or 3 again. So I don't know. I really would like to get this. I wish it just included the original trilogy. If they had an original trilogy Jurassic Park set steelbook, that I'd pop on. Not 100% interested in this one. Next up, we got Godzilla. This is the 1998 Godzilla, the Roland Emmerich Godzilla, the tuna-eating lizard Godzilla. This is on Amazon for $31, and this is a steelbook, right? $31. It's pretty pricey.
It's my money, my choice.
I am a big Godzilla fan, and I liked this one when I was younger, but going back and rewatching it a couple years ago, I was like, this is not a good movie. Like I could not get into the movie at all. Yeah, but it's coming out if you're interested. I'm a Roland Emmerich fan too. I like 2012, and objectively that's a terrible movie, but I like it anyway. So like, I don't know, you would think that I would like this movie, but no. Being a Godzilla fan and a Roland Emmerich fan, somehow bringing them both together to produce something that I don't think is very good, but the steelbook is coming out, right? And what's interesting is that Walmart is releasing Godzilla vs. Kong steelbook, their own steelbook. This is a 4K steelbook at Walmart, and they're asking $30 for it. What's interesting is Best Buy had their own 4K steelbook when it originally released, which I have right here, obviously, on 4K. So it's kind of cool that Walmart seems to be putting a little bit of money into doing some steelbooks or taking on some steelbooks, having some steelbook exclusives, especially of older movies. It's just kind of random to me, how this one is going to be available when this already came out. But I mean, the design looks pretty cool, I guess. Not only is Walmart releasing a steelbook of Godzilla vs. Kong, it's also releasing a steelbook of Zack Snyder's Justice League on 4K. This is their own steelbook for $30. So, and this steelbook looks pretty cool. Again, I think this is probably better than the original steelbook that was released for the Zack Snyder cut. I mean, I already bought it. I bought the basic 4K slip when it came out. Definitely a much better movie than the Joss Whedon Justice League. I'm not going to get into, what I think about Zack Snyder's, take on the DC, but it's cool it's getting a steelbook. Now, moving into another big release, we also got Meg 2, The Trench, coming out. Heard a lot of mixed reactions about this movie. And so here is the basic Blu-ray. Here's the basic 4K. Here is a Best Buy Steelbook exclusive that's coming out as well. So those options are going to be available. Maybe I'll do a separate video talking about some of the more of the options and some things on the Meg 2. I'm not 100% sure yet, but let's go ahead and segue into some more Halloween type of movie options. We got Rosemary's Baby on 4K coming out. This is the 55th anniversary, first time on 4K for this movie. We've also got Pumpkinhead 4K Steelbook coming out as well. They're asking $35 for this one. We've also got the Halloween, the new trilogy. This is the new trilogy of Halloween on Steelbook, a set for $78 at Best Buy. We've also got Cujo 4K. This is the slip. I think this is the first time on 4K for it. 4K of Red Dragon with Hannibal Lecter. We got the Blob, the 1988 Blob coming out. This is a steelbook, which looks really great and actually is one I think I'm going to pick up because I think The Blob's a pretty good movie. We've got The Wicker Man. This is the 1973 version, not the Nicolas Cage version of The Wicker Man. This one was the original Wicker Man on 4K. And this is a steelbook. Very interesting design for this one. But that's cool that the 1973 Wicker Man is getting a release. We've also got Psycho Goreman, which is getting a Blu-ray steelbook release. This movie released, 2 years ago? It's been a little while since it came out. I still have not gotten around to seeing it, but it looked pretty interesting at the time. I haven't gotten around to checking it out yet, but it's cool that they're putting out a steelbook for it. We've also got an Alfred Hitchcock collection. This is the third collection, I think, right here. I've got the first collection right here, which had a Rear Window, Vertigo, Psycho, and The Birds. I know there was another collection, and so I'm pretty sure this one is it was the third one. This one has Rope, The Man Who Knew Too Much, Torn Curtain, Topaz, and Frenzy. Now, most of these I don't think I've seen. I've seen The Man Who Knew Too Much, but the other ones I haven't seen. So I'm not really sure. I can't speak to the quality of the movies, but it's cool that they're continuing the Alfred Hitchcock collection. We've also got a 4-film collection of John Wick chapters 1 through 4. This is the Blu-ray only. It's going to be $33 at Target, which is a great deal. If you held out and didn't pick up John Wick 4 and you haven't picked it up yet, this is a really solid pickup if you want to get like a complete collection of those 4 movies. I really like the art for it. I think it looks pretty cool. I think this probably looked like a pretty nice set in hand, so I wanted to go ahead and mention it. $33 at Target. Not bad at all for all 4 of these movies. Again, it's Blu-ray only, not 4K. We've got one of the newer movies, Talk to Me, on 4K coming out. I heard some pretty good things about it. I'm not a big horror buff, but I did hear that this movie was pretty good. Segueing from Halloween to Christmas for some reason, we've got the Rankin Bass collection on Blu-ray coming out. $67 for this set. There are 18 Christmas classics in this set. I'm not going to run through all of them in this video. Maybe I'll do a separate video talking about all the options that are available for the set. But at $67, I don't think that's really too bad considering you're getting 18 of these. And a lot of these are hard to find out, to actually find and watch around the holidays, because there's different streaming deals with different ones. Some of them air on TV, some of them don't air on TV anymore. There's all these exclusive rights for a lot of this stuff floating around. So this is actually not a bad set if you want to pick it up. If these are things you usually watch around Christmas, you get the whole set on Blu-ray. Not bad at all. We also got the Picard Legacy Collection. I talked about this in a separate video with the more in depth with this collection and what's involved on this one. Maybe I'll link that at the end of this video or in my description below to get more in depth with this. But it's posted. It includes all 4 TNG movies, all the TNG series, as well as the Picard season 1 through 3, which I don't recommend ever watching Picard season 1 and 2 in my opinion. But regardless, the Legacy Collection is coming out this month. We also got Psych, the complete collection on Blu-ray coming out on Amazon's $110, so that's pretty cool as well. And then you also got the Walking Dead complete series of Blu-ray, which on Amazon's $150. Walmart has an exclusive DVD with its own art for $130. So a little bit pricier. You would think that the DVD set would be a little bit cheaper or more cheaper than that. Right now, there's only a $20 difference between the Amazon Blu-ray and the Walmart DVD. If they brought down that price, I think that'd be a little bit better. I mean, I like The Walking Dead. The first, 6 seasons I think I got into or something like that, and then I just completely fell off from the series. So I never did keep watching it. I own the first season behind me. I think that's the best one in my opinion. Is just the first one. But that's cool. The complete collection is coming out. Also, Titans, the complete series coming out on Blu-ray as well. I think that's 1 through 4, seasons 1 through 4. I fell off, the start of season 4, I was done. I didn't really like it, but the seasons are okay. Again, I don't really want to get into a full-blown review of Titans, but the complete series is coming out. Wow, that took quite some time to film and is going to take even more time to edit. I do want to thank you for sticking around on this video. This was a big month, and normally I try and whittle these down a little bit more, but there were so many things coming out this month that I was like, this video is going to be long. I might as well just go and talk about what I want, and we'll try and edit it down. So I do want to thank everybody for sticking around on this video. If you like this video and want to see more of these monthly release videos, just hit like, comment, just let me know, and I'll keep doing them. You guys seem to have liked the last couple ones since I started doing this series again, so I want to thank you all for watching. I want to thank all my subscribers. All of you are awesome. And if you like this video, please like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the YouTube stuff, or don't. I'm not a beggar. I'm Geechu64, and I'll always tell you the truth.